Hello, I'm Solaj Alfred. Welcome to the Hts Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. The St. Lucia Medical and Dental Association, SLMDA, has issued a strongly worded letter to the government, strongly advising against the staging of an open or vax-free carnival. The Ministry of Culture had earlier in the week stated its plans for an open carnival, one not requiring revelers and other participants to be vaccinated. The SLMDA, in its missive, which was leaked to the media, warned that hosting an open carnival during the ongoing pandemic could have serious negative implications for the nation's healthcare services. So we ask, do you agree with the St. Lucia Medical and Dental Association's position on the hosting of an open carnival? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Very much so. Because we have Martinique, for example, just across the border there as an example. The people demonstrated they wanted carnival there, and hey, it's carnival they want. And government see well the people desperate to give them the carnival, is that they want. When you heard 2 weeks after carnival what happened? Disaster in Martinique, so it looked like the same thing they're looking for here. Yes, oh yes. Because they've been cautious, being careful. Yeah. So that's what the government take care. A careless kind of thing.
Non, ma supporte ça, ça pas un bon bail. Yo pas te pourquoi mener carnival because si on mène carnival, ça Covid la kay rise top pli. Il kay rise, pas bon ma supporte ça, ça pas un bon bail.
So vous supportez ça medical et dental là.
Oui, na supporter. Oui, na supporter, mais carnival, yo pas te pourquoi mener carnival. Pièce.
Their opinion is a good opinion because the cluster of people together and coming together very closely, I mean, that is the situation where it will just bring up the situation even worse than it is. So I think the Medical and Dental Association, they give a good and broad aspect of the situation, carnival and all, even where people are being coming together very close in large groups and so on, they should be really watching these things and keeping them in social distancing. I agree 100%.
Yeah, I support them 100%, bro. 100%. I believe it's either you vaccinated to jump or unvaccinated jump. One of the two, just choose one. Now I support the vaccinated, give them the opportunity to jump, and that's it.
I think these people are correct because with this COVID that's rising again, I think it's stable for this carnival. You can't have people vaccine and no vaccine going up. Sometimes the people self-vaccinated getting it, much less those that don't have it. And I think we should think about the health of our nation and don't think about the money or the pleasure in it. That's my view.
So definitely supporting the idea by the Medical and Dental Association?
Yes, I am supporting the Medical and Dental Association.
Yes, definitely, I agree with them because they are the professionals, right? So if they're the one that have to give advice, yeah, they should follow them because at first they said it was a vax mask and now it has changed. They're saying everybody can participate, and as we all can notice, the cases are going up. So I totally disagree with this. And I agree with the Dental and Medical Association.
This is a matter of common sense. There's no association, medical or non-medical association necessary for the country to know that they need to use common sense. If there's a pandemic or whatever this is, and it is spreading, the cases are rising, when there are large crowds of people, it's going to spread even more. Why don't the government concentrate on giving us hospitals, proper hospitals with medication before they look for the trouble that will need the hospitals? So that's my case. I don't care about the Medical and Dental Association. I care about the welfare and the well-being of the country. There should be no carnival because they have no facility to put those people when they get sick.
Non, je ne peux pas accepter le carnaval là because cases la kamute et je supporter Medical and Dental Association. Je ne peux pas supporter carnaval.
It will help the economic part of the of things in St. Lucia, but I'm also looking on the other hand, what if with the number of persons we have in St. Lucia that are not vaccinated, and after this carnival thing, this whole thing blows out of proportion, it is going to be a burden on the health system. So I am not sure of how to look at it, because I'm looking at the benefit. It has its benefits, it has its pros, and it has its cons.
What I'm saying is that that will not subside if we continue with that carnival or if they allow that to go on. So it is not beneficial for the country. Not at all. I don't support it.
Yes, I support them. Yeah, they should stop that carnival thing because the COVID is rising up right now in St. Lucia, and they should stop these things. That's not right.
Ça fait carnaval ça, you ka mette ya. Yo vle mo, moi même pas vle mo. Maka supporter ça, yo pas te pour ni pièce carnaval bacchanal.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. The government of St. Lucia has confirmed the increase in bus fare for commuters of public transport. This follows years of clamoring by minibus operators and their associations for an increase. On Thursday, the Minister for Transport and the Prime Minister sat with the representatives of the minibus operators to discuss the general upgrade of the public transportation services with the proposed increase in the bus fare, which was high on the agenda. The proposed increase, which was approved beginning July 2022, comes against the backdrop of a hike in the price of fuel and spare parts. So we ask, do you support the decision to grant an increase in the bus fare to minibus operators? Voting is easy. Just log on to htsstlucia.org and vote. Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.